This is Jammu and Kashmir. When it comes to the culture of Jammu, in comparison to the culture of Kashmir, there is a huge difference. There is a huge difference. You will find that this culture of Jammu is more overlaps, whether it is the language that they speak, that mostly you will find that in Jammu there is the Dogri language is spoken. That is very similar to the Punjabi language, okay? But the Kashmiri language is completely different, okay? Now, look at the cultural proximity. An individual living in this region having traditional relations with the POK region, and an individual living in maybe Delhi, far off in Delhi or in other places, what do you think? Where would you find a cultural proximity with? Would it be with this side or would it be with this side? क्या लगता है? This side or this side? Obviously, it would be this side. So there is a cultural factor here as well. There is a cultural proximity, because as it is, this region, which is the POK region that is there, this POK is, it has been initially a part of, just going back in the 1940s, it was a part of the Kashmir region. Only a virtual line was created just because of what? Just because of Pakistani forces forcefully occupying the region. But that does not mean that there will be a delinking of culture. Culture remains the same. Clear? Now, when there is a cultural similarity with this region, along with, now add to this what? Now add to this the problems that we have discussed, whether it is the problems related to development, whether it is the problems related to what? Lack of development. So an individual at this particular area living in this region, for them, when they face lack of development, it is easy for them to blame the state. It is easy for them to blame the state. Now what happens here is when there is a dissent against the state, there is a cultural similarity as well. Now comes the role of non-state actors. Non-state actors, वो क्या करते हैं? We have discussed previously also, propaganda. They take up what? They take up propaganda. Propaganda against the state. Now what does that mean? It could easily result into indoctrination. What does it easily result into? Indoctrination. ठीक है? Cultural similarity है, dissent against the state है, and then there are non-state actors also. They are using this. We know that there are external state actors which are playing a very important role here. They are financing the non-state actors. They are financing the non-state actors. So what happens? Now it becomes easy for them to be indoctrinated, and this indoctrination may result into what? This indoctrination may result into joining such organizations which are terrorist and separatist organizations. Clear? So what is required? What is required? What is required is that we have to take up security measures, but along with security measures, when we talk about the winning of hearts and minds strategy, culture will play a very important role. Because if the state promotes the Kashmiri culture, people feel respected about the fact that yes, the state identifies our culture and the state respects our culture. So that will play a very positive role in the integration of the region with that of the rest of India. Clear? That is the reason why even culture has a very important role to